Hi everybody, and welcome to the March update for Cubicle 7. I'm Don McDowell, your host for today, long-time watchers will know I'm super slick, so this will all go through really easily with no misspeaking whatsoever. Let's go. So I think the big news for us is the announcement of the Warhammer, the Horus Heresy role-playing game, and we announced that it was a couple of weeks ago now, I think, if my brain works correctly. Really excited. We've been dying to tell you all about this one for so long, so it's great to have the news out there, and thank you everyone for your kind comments and reactions. It's been really great to see the excitement that everybody else has for this game as well, so that's been great. For quick recap, if you missed the announcement, so the game starts at the outbreak of the heresy, so your Legion consuls leading a war fleet, so you've got sort of forces, you've got the forces that you were given to go and do the thing that you were meant to do, and then Horus went and spoiled it all by having this his treachery outbreaking. So you'll have to work out what's going on, maybe interpreting transmissions, which could be accurate or not. Maybe you'll just be sort of attacked, and that'll make it pretty obvious that something bad is happening. Then you'll need to basically survive, get your war fleet, keep your war fleet together, keep it operational in a state that it can be of some value to help humanity's survival and the Imperium's survival. So you'll need to try and get back to the loyalist formations. Maybe regroup and be going for Imperium Secundus, or maybe something else will come along. But you've got to try and get to a position where you can start to take the fight back to the traitors. So it's really tense, kind of, lots going on with this one. So I can't wait to be able to share more about it. So we've got the core rule books and starter set, which will be the PDF release and pre-order should be going live in the summer, and then the in-store release should be spring next year. So keep your eyes peeled on that, and we'll have, again, more information coming out on that. The Player's Guide, the Games Master's Guide, the Starter Set, and the first adventure book. So we'll be talking about all of those soon. Now, it was actually quite hard to choose the running order for this video, because we also have Warhammer the Old World role-playing game, which is coming towards its pre-order and PDF release in the next few months. So tremendously excited about this one too, and you will, we'll be talking a lot more about it in the coming weeks. But the basic setup is that you're playing inhabitants of the old world who've come across something evil, and at this stage with the old world, a lot of those evil forces are kind of at a low ebb for their power, so they can't really afford for somebody with actual power or forces to come across them and to find out what's going on, because they'll be squashed like bugs. So even though you are probably bugs in their eyes, they need to kill you. They can't let you survive and stay out there knowing that they exist, just in case you happen to mention it to somebody who can do something about it. So they are coming for you. So it's a really hectic kind of start, which we call the Grim Portents, where you're just going about your business, you come across this thing that is happening, and more importantly, it notices that you've come across it, and from that point on, your lives are not your own. We joke internally, I think that it's in Warhammer the Old World, adventure comes for you. You don't need to go seeking it. You'll have to be keeping an eye out for what's going on, and the minute that you see, oh great, it's back, you'll have to address that, and you'll have to really fight for survival. So it's a really sort of personal, kind of like immediate game, again, can't wait to tell you more. Well, that'll be, we're starting a series of blog posts very soon on that, so the details will be coming thick and fast in no time at all. And it's not just the future that's looking busy. We've had lots and lots of things going on recently, so I'll run through some of those just in case you missed any. The most recent PDF releases and pre-orders that we've had are the High Elf Player's Guide for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, and Darktide Extraction for Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory. So those ones have been released in the last few weeks, so if you haven't seen those, jump on the website and have a look. We have at the printer at the moment, in various sort of stages, the Dwarf Player's Guide for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay is just finishing up at the moment, so that will be heading to the container ships soon, and we'll keep you updated on when we expect that to arrive. I think at the moment it looks like it should be June, I think. Yeah, we'll keep you up to date. The Deft Steps and Light Fingers, also for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, is on press at the moment, so that one should be coming to its finishing up stage fairly soon. For Imperium Maledictum, for Warhammer 40,000, we have the Inquisition Player's Guide and GM's Guide, and they are on press at the moment. And we have recently arrived in stores. So these are the last couple of months' releases. So these things will show up in the warehouse, and they should be out into most shops at the moment. So the Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory Threat Assessment, Demons and Heretics. See if I can remember all these now. We also, for Wrath and Glory, we have Vow of Absolution. So that's looking at the Absolver Space Marines chapter. We have the Imperium Maledictum starter set. And we have, for Soulbound, for Age of Sigmar Soulbound, we have the Ruins of the Past. So those should be in your friendly local game shop now, and also in stock on our web store. So yeah, check them out. We've had a couple of PDFs recently as well. We had Purge the Swarm for Wrath and Glory, so that's Space Marine 2. If you wanted to find out what Titus's stats were, that's the one to check out. And the Shards of Ulkari for Wrath and Glory as well, which is an adventure for Eldari characters. So yeah, that is the perfect complement to our Eldari book for Wrath and Glory. But what's next? I hear you cry. I don't. That's not how YouTube works. But I can assume it. So with Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, we have Lords of Stone and Steel. So that's the Dwarf setting guide and kind of a companion to the Dwarf Player's Guide. That is coming in the next few weeks. And then we have the Sea Wardens of Cathik, which is the Cathik setting guide, and a bit of Ulthuan as well, for the High Elves. So yeah, again, a companion to the High Elf Player's Guide. It's great to see those ones. Oh yeah, really good. Then next for WFRP after that will be the Marienburg book, which I can't wait to see as well. I loved all of the White Dwarf articles through the previous book for the role-playing game. Oh, just, yeah, great stuff. So yeah, lots in that one. It's huge as well. Then we have Places and Perils for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, which is the Foundry module that takes a load of our old PDFs and gets those together. So yeah, loads of cool stuff in that one for the Foundry. Then for Warhammer 40,000 Wrath and Glory, we have the starter set will be hitting Foundry, which I think is May. But yeah, keep an eye on. We'll keep you up to date with that. And of course, loads of recent releases as well for Wrath and Glory. So the next book for that will be a bit later in the year. We have Imperium Maledictum, which has just seen the Inquisition books. We've got the Macarian Requisition Guide, which will be in the next few weeks. That'll be going up for pre-order and for PDF release. And then a bit later in the year, we'll have Vol Adventures, which is adventures based in Vol. You'll be amazed to hear the adventure book. Then after that, we've got several titles in the works, which we will be talking about in a future update. For Age of Sigmar Soulbound, Champions of Chaos, the much awaited Champions of Chaos, which will be later this year. So we're still sort of working working on that one, finishing it up. So don't worry, it's almost there. Then for Victoriana, we have the core book, chapters 1 to 8 went out of backers in December. We're just finishing the back end of the book. It's taken us a little bit longer than we anticipated. So sorry for the wait on that one, but it shouldn't be too far along now. And we'll be, once that's out with backers, then we'll look at getting it available for pre-order. Then Crafting and Alchemy, so that's Mortar and Pestle and Hammer and Anvil. So Kickstarter backers should have had an email with how to check out on the web store and pay for shipping and any extra add-ons and things like that. So once we've got that one through, I think most of the things are in the warehouse now, so that one will be sent out ASAP. So yeah, so if you haven't had one of those emails, then and you're a backer of those, then do get in touch. You should have had an email, and that's how things will be sent to you. Then the laundry. Thankfully, Charlie is on the mend, and we've had some comments back, so they're being incorporated, and we're tweaking things, and obviously we'll get those out as quickly as we can. But I think the operatives handbook and the supervisor's guide will be what we're aiming for end of April. So yeah, not too much longer on those ones. We recently finished our campaign for Ghoul Sword, our OSR fanzine. There was a fanzine month on Kickstarter, so that was what we did this year. It's something that we've had sort of knocking around here for ages. It was great to be able to do it. It's one of those things that there's so much passion for a broad range of things. So it was really great to be doing something a bit different as well. So yeah, we had good fun with that. Anyway, that's in layout at the moment, so we'll be sharing that with backers pretty soon, I think. Thanks, everybody. That is all for this video. Let us know if there's anything that you would like to hear more about, and we'll address that in the next one. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, looking forward to, well, all this stuff that we've got to share. I certainly feel like a kid in a candy store, which is, yeah, delightful. So yeah, thanks, everybody, and talk to you soon. Bye.